Imagine waking up above a river valley with 1,500 acres of wilderness to explore, close to one of Costa Rica's most iconic volcanoes, to a place that's wild but still pretty luxurious. And here's the kicker. This is one of Costa Rica's best resort deals. Today, I'll take you on a full tour of Rio Perdido. I'll show you the highs and the lows so you can decide if this slice of paradise is right for you. Rio Perdido is in north-central Costa Rica, just a little over an hour from Liberia Airport and 3.5 hours from the capital of San Jose. The hotel's on 1,500 acres in one of the rarest ecosystems in the Americas, with jungle, volcanic canyons, and natural geothermal pools. There's only 40 rooms here, all nicely spread out so you feel like you have the place to yourself at times. There's also 20 miles of walking, running, and cycling trails here. This is a place to both relax and have an adventure. If the suspension bridge isn't enough drama, then there's this long covered bridge into the lobby and main restaurant area where you check in. The pool's right below the reception area and the main restaurant. The monkeys seem to like this area too. Then there's the swim-up bar that also seems to be a crowd pleaser. If a man-made pool is not your thing, then they have 3 natural geothermal pools down here in the valley to choose from. It's hot today, so this doesn't appeal to me right now, but the folks that were down here all seem to be enjoying themselves. The water temperature is actually pretty comfortable. It's warm for sure, but I wouldn't say super hot. The resort spa is here, and they also offer daily yoga. We had this smaller room the first night that I loved, but wait till you see the next one. Do a little bit of a walkthrough of the room and give you my impressions and tell you what I think about this. This is my second room here at Rio Perdido, and this is the more expensive one, and you can tell as soon as you walk in because it is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I mean, the other room was great. This is just that much nicer. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful. The view out here, it just feels really private. It's nice being up here in the trees. I love this wood here. Just gives the room a lot of depth. Super modern sofa. You guys know I'm a sucker for modern stuff. Bed's beautiful. Some really nice metalwork. I mean, it's just like little things like that that I love. The desk. I don't need a desk in the tropics, but somebody might, so that's just like kind of a nice little feature. The closet's here. Love that glass, by the way. And this is, but this might be my favorite thing. The bathroom is gorgeous. I love this copper sink and kind of how it's freestanding. Just some really good design there, and like the light that matches it, beautiful. They must know me because I love a tropical shower. There is something so nice about a shower in the jungle. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's nice. I booked a morning zip line for tomorrow in that canyon down there, but first, let's take a hike. So there's this hike to a lookout to see the volcano, so that's where I'm headed now. And it is warm out. It's really pretty out here, but it's warm. Let's see if we can find a volcano. I think I see 2 volcanoes. I got up here, okay. I think the one we're meant to be seeing is the one behind the clouds there. Sure, it's super beautiful. It's beautiful right now, but plus clouds would be even nicer. So I was taking a sunset time lapse with my good camera, and it ran out of battery, so I didn't get the time lapse, and now it's gotten dark, and it's about a 30-minute hike back to the hotel. So they said there's maybe snakes at night, and there's only two things I'm afraid of, snakes and seafood. Yeah, I'm ready to get back to our little cabin, or whatever you call the room. So if you're wondering, yes, I made it back to the hotel. I survived, no snakes. Thanks for caring. You know, I pay for all my hotel stays so I can keep it honest. Help me help you by subscribing. Thanks. In terms of dining, this place is pretty remote, so you probably won't be leaving the hotel for meals. You can have lunch down here by the pool or upstairs. The main lodge, as I'm calling it, is not just the reception area, it doubles as the main restaurant. Open air, up in the trees, super chill except for the fact that it can get hot in the evenings without fans. You come here for brekkie too.
Delish.
Before we hit the zip line, I want to recognize this hotel for being super sustainable. Not only is it carbon neutral, the owners have also pledged that less than 1% of their land will be built on. Besides the hiking and thermal pools here, you can mountain bike on property, and there are whitewater rafting excursions close by. I opted for the resort zip line, which is right on the property. That's what we're looking at.
Bye-bye.
Bye. A little bit of a hike to get up there. Not a hike, a little bit. It's not nearly as scary as it looks. It's actually pretty fun. Boom. So for me, the highs here are definitely the rooms, both beautiful and really reasonably priced, I think. The activities were great, especially the zip lining, and this place just has a really great vibe. In terms of the lows, I wish they'd get rid of the TVs next to the pool and in the restaurant. I just don't think they belong in a place like this. I could also use a couple fans in the restaurant. It gets a little bit hot, but otherwise, this place is awesome. If you're interested in staying up here in Costa Rica's mountains and want something even fancier, check out my experience at the Nayara Tented Camp. Voted the best resort in Central America. But is it really? Thanks for watching, and see us in the next video. The pillows are good, but not great. I'll give them a 7.5. Good night.